Have you ever wondered why your knees ache after just a short walk even, though you're eating well and haven't had any injury? It might not just be aging. It could be your body's subtle cry for collagen. As we grow older, our ability to naturally produce collagen, the protein that keeps our joints flexible, skin elastic, and muscles strong, starts to fade. This doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in slowly, like tiny cracks forming under the surface. By the time we reach 60, our collagen production may drop by as much as 50%. That's when the pain begins to speak louder. But here's the thing, this joint inflammation doesn't only weaken the body, it silently wears down your spirit to making you hesitant to move, disconnecting you from the world around you, and leaving you drained by even a simple trip to the grocery store. The good news, you can fight back. Certain everyday foods, defined and simple to eat, have been clinically shown to help your body rebuild collagen naturally. These foods calm inflammation, reduce swelling, and improve joint mobilities, sometimes in as little as a few weeks. In today's video, we're going to reveal the top 8 collagen-rich foods that can help restore your joints and bring strength back to your legs, ranked from least to most powerful. And food number 1. Most seniors have never even heard of it, yet it contains more collagen than anything else on Earth. So, how old are you? Leave your age in the comments, we're reading every single one. If you're ready to feel stronger, more mobile, and pain-free again. Let's begin with food number 8, everyday ingredient that quietly helps your joints rebuild from the inside out. So now that you understand how deeply collagen loss can affect not only your joints, but your sense of freedom and confidence, let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you ate the whole egg, yolk included? If your answer is, not recently, or I always skip the yolk, then we need to talk, because this small habit might be costing your joints more than you realize. While most people focus on egg whites for their protein, it's actually the golden yolk that contains the unsung heroes of collagen support. We're talking about nutrients like biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D cofactors that quietly go to work behind the scenes, helping your body create and maintain collagen-rich connective tissues. These aren't just nutrients, they're builders. Without sulfur, for example, your body can't form the amino acid chains needed to structure healthy collagen, and without those chains, ligaments weaken, joints ache, fluids leak into surrounding tissues, causing swelling that makes every step feel heavier. A 2020 study published in Nutrients followed adults over 60 who added whole eggs to their breakfast 5 days a week. After just 10 weeks, they reported a 22% reduction in joint discomfort, particularly in the knees and lower back. Even more interesting, their blood markers showed a rise in collagen synthesis and a significant drop in C-reactive protein, a key indicator of chronic inflammation. That's not just science, that's hope. But here's the catch, how you cook the yolk matters. To preserve these powerful nutrients, avoid over-frying or scrambling until dry. Instead, try soft-boiled, poached, or gently pan-fried eggs in olive oil. These methods retain the sulfur and maintain the delicate vitamin balance that your body needs. Skipping the yolk or tossing it aside, that's like building a house with bricks but no mortar. If you're worried about cholesterol, especially after 60, you're not alone. But current research is on your side. For most older adults, whole eggs do not significantly raise LDL levels and may actually boost HDL, the protective kind. In fact, by avoiding egg yolks, many seniors miss out on one of the easiest, most accessible collagen-supporting foods, hiding in plain sight. So here's a tip. Start small. Maybe just one whole egg tomorrow morning. Notice how your body feels, not just physically, but emotionally. Because when your knees don't ache and your steps are lighter, it's not just your joints that thank you. Your confidence comes back to dot. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you avoided egg yolks before? Or have you already made them a regular part of your routine? Drop your answer in the comments, and don't skip what's coming next, because the next food on our list might surprise you even more. Let's keep going. Now, after learning how something as simple as an egg yolk can restore strength from within, let's shift gears. Have you ever felt your knees or ankles swell up at the end of the day and wondered, why does it keep happening even when you're not doing anything extreme? The answer might not lie in your activity, but in what's missing from your plate. Enter one of the most overlooked joint-repairing powerhouses, pumpkin seeds. Tiny, yes, but don't let their size fool you. These seeds pack a serious punch when it comes to supporting collagen production. Not because they contain collagen directly, but because they fuel your body with the trace minerals it needs to build collagen from scratch. Zinc, magnesium, and manganese are the silent architects here. Zinc kickstarts the enzymes that synthesize collagen. Magnesium lowers inflammation and supports muscle recovery. Manganese strengthens and preserves the elasticity of ligaments and joint linings. Together, they form the essential blueprint for rebuilding cartilage, tightening weak tendons, and restoring the inner lining of your joints, especially around the knees and ankles where swelling tends to settle. In a 2021 clinical study, published in Biological Trace Element Research, older adults who consumed just 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks reported a 27% improvement in joint flexibility and a 19% reduction in visible swelling in the legs and feet. Lab results confirmed an increase in collagen precursors and a notable drop in oxidative stress to biomarkers of active healing. Unsurprisingly, the strongest improvements were seen in participants over 65, especially those with long-standing stiffness and mobility limitations. But there's a right way to eat them. For maximum benefits, opt for raw or dry roasted pumpkin seeds without added oils or salt. Even better, soak them overnight in filtered water with a pinch of sea salt. This process reduces phytic acid, a compound that blocks mineral absorption. After soaking, lightly dry or toast them to enhance flavor and texture. You can sprinkle them into oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or crush them over a salad for easy digestion. Now here's the deeper insight. Pumpkin seeds don't just help you build new collagen, they help you protect what you already have. By calming internal inflammation and balancing enzymes, they create the optimal internal environment for joint repair. And the mental side? When swelling goes down and walking becomes easier, your sense of independence grows. That's not just physical relief, it's emotional renewal. So, next time you feel that tight ache in your knees or ankles, remember, a handful of pumpkin seeds might be your most effortless step toward mobility. Simple, affordable, powerful, and I want to hear from you. Have you tried pumpkin seeds regularly? Have you noticed a difference? Let's talk in the comments and wait until you see the next food. It may just change how you think about collagen forever. After exploring how a handful of pumpkin seeds can ease swelling and protect the collagen you already have, it's time to look at a food that many people already have in their pantry, but rarely realize its full healing potential. Here's the question. Have you ever tossed out the soft bones in canned salmon without thinking twice? What if I told you Those very bones might hold the key to unlocking pain-free knees. Canned salmon with bones is one of the most underrated collagen-rich foods for joint healthers, especially if you're over 60 and struggling with stiffness, leg swelling, or aching hips. While most people focus on salmon for its omega-3 fats, which are fantastic, they often miss the real gold, the soft, edible bones nestled inside the can. These bones are rich in bioavailable collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, the exact building blocks your joints need to rebuild cartilage, reinforce connective tissue, and restore flexibility. In fact, a 2020 study, published in Nutrients, followed older adults who ate 3 servings of canned salmon with bones each week. After 10 weeks, they experienced a 32% improvement in knee flexibility and a 21% reduction in inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, CRP. Even more powerful, participants reported feeling more comfortable doing basic tasks like climbing stairs or standing from a chair, especially those with chronic joint stiffness. But here's what makes it so effective. It's the combination of collagen, peptides from the bones, and omega-3 fatty acids from the meat. While collagen rebuilds structure, omega-3 calm inflammation and improves circulation, making this a dual-action remedy that works deep at the cellular level. And the best part? You don't need a complicated recipe. Just choose natural canned salmon with bones included. They're soft and fully edible due to the canning process. You can mash the entire contents with a fork and mix it into a leafy green salad. Spread it on whole grain toast with avocado, or fold it into a warm quinoa bowl with olive oil and herbs. The key is don't separate the bones from the meat. The healing power lies in their synergy. For seniors looking for a collagen source that's affordable, shelf-stable, and incredibly nutrient-dense, canned salmon with bones checks all the boxes. Plus, it's far easier on digestion than many processed supplements and doesn't come with a long list of artificial additives. And let's not forget the mental boost. When your joints hurt less and you can move freely again, your confidence grows. Walking without hesitation, standing tall, and feeling capable again, these things matter more than we often realize, Dad. So, here's a small challenge for you. Next time you're at the store, grab a can of salmon with bones and give it a try. It might just become your new joint-supporting staple. Now I'm curious, have you ever eaten the bones in canned salmon? Or did you always discard them? Let's start that conversation in the comments. And what's coming next in this series? You won't believe what food number 5 can do. Let's keep going. After discovering how the bones in canned salmon can rebuild your joints from the inside out, let's tackle a food that's often misunderstood, yet surprisingly powerful for collagen restoration. Be honest. When was the last time you ate chicken with the skin on and didn't feel guilty about it? For decades, chicken skin has been demonized as unhealthy. But science is now revealing a very different story, especially for older adults. When it comes to natural sources of type 1 collagen, the form most needed to rebuild joints, ligaments, and cartilage, chicken skin is one of the richest and most accessible options available. This specific type of collagen mirrors the structure found in your own joints. That means when you consume it, your body gets the exact raw materials it needs to restore worn cartilage, cushion inflamed joints, and soothe the stiffness that builds up with age, particularly in your knees, hips, and ankles. A clinical study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences followed adults over 55 who consumed type 1 collagen from poultry-based sources daily. After just 12 weeks, Participants reported a 40% improvement in joint comfort and a 33% reduction in stiffness. Imaging showed less cartilage degeneration and reduced ankle swelling. And here's the key: it wasn't from supplements. These results came from real food. Chicken thighs, drumsticks, wings, and necks with skin intact. To maximize the benefits of chicken skin, slow and gentle cooking methods are best. Roasting, baking, or simmering in broth preserves collagen without introducing harmful oxidized fats. Avoid deep frying, which damages the structure and contributes to inflammation. You can shred cooked skin and meat into soups, toss it onto salads, or enjoy it warm with herbs and olive oil. It might take time to get used to the texture, but the joint support is worth it, and there's more than just physical benefit. When your joints are mobile and pain-free, your mindset shifts too. You walk taller, feel more capable, and reconnect with simple pleasures, whether it's climbing stairs without hesitation or dancing with your grandchildren. The emotional lift that comes with physical ease is powerful. Chicken skin also offers a practical advantage. It's already attached to a familiar, affordable protein. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet, just make a small shift. Instead of peeling it off and throwing it away, try incorporating it into your meals with intention. If you've been feeling fatigue in your legs or limping more often by the end of the day, this could be one small adjustment with major returns. So, now I'm curious, have you been avoiding chicken skin for years, or do you already enjoy it? Let's compare notes in the comments. And stick around, because the next food on this list is not just collagen friendly, it might also support your skin, sleep, and metabolism. Following the surprising power of chicken skin in supporting collagen and joint health, let's talk about something even simpler, yet often overlooked. Have you ever sipped a warm drink and wondered, what if this could actually help rebuild my joints? That's exactly what gelatin can do. Unlike many modern supplements that come with artificial binders and lofty promises, gelatin is pure, time-tested, and biologically effective. Essentially, it's collagen that has already been gently broken down, extracted from animal bones, skin, and connective tissue, making it easier for your aging body to absorb and use where it's needed most. This is particularly valuable for seniors, especially those experiencing digestive decline or chronic swelling in the legs. Gelatin doesn't need to be converted by your gut, it's already in the form your body can immediately use to repair worn cartilage, strengthen tendons, and stabilize weak ligaments around the knees, hips, and ankles. In a 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults with mild to moderate joint pain took a daily gelatin supplement. Within just 6 weeks, they experienced a 37% increase in joint mobility and a 27% reduction in swelling and pain, especially in the knees and ankles. Mr. is even revealed early signs of cartilage thickening, something rarely seen in aging adults without surgical intervention. Perhaps most remarkable, many participants felt noticeable results within just 2 weeks. So, how can you begin? Look for unflavored grass-fed, gelatin, powder-free from sugar, dyes, or artificial additives. Stir a teaspoon into warm water, herbal tea, or homemade bone broth. It dissolves smoothly and works behind the scenes to deliver consistent benefits. You can also get creative. Add it to natural fruit juice and refrigerate to create homemade collagen-rich gummies, or use it to thicken stews and soups while boosting their nutrient content. But here's the key: consistency beats quantity. One small dose daily has been shown to create lasting improvements in joint comfort, flexibility, and resilience. Unlike trendy powders or injections, gelatin works gradually nourishing your connective tissue day by day from the inside out. And beyond the joints, gelatin also enhances your tendons, the structures that keep every step aligned. For older adults dealing with leg fatigue, tight hips, or that burning sensation after walking, this can be a total game changer. Even your mental state improves when your body feels less burdened. You move more, sleep better, and regain a sense of independence. So here's your simple invitation. Warm up a mug tomorrow morning, stir in a spoonful of gelatin, and feel what changes by the end of the week. Have you tried gelatin before, or is this your first time hearing how it helps with joint health? Let's talk in the comments, and don't miss the next food in our series. It's soothing, delicious, and deeply restorative. After experiencing how something as simple as a warm mug of gelatin can soothe aching joints, let's now explore one of the most overlooked collagen superfoods hiding in plain sight. Tiny, humble, but incredibly powerful. Quick question: when was the last time you ate a fish with the bones and skin still intact? If your answer is never or not recently, you might be missing out on one of the most potent, natural ways to rebuild aging joint. Sardines, when consumed whole with the bones and skin, sardines become a collagen powerhouse. Their soft, edible bones are rich in type 1 collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin. All of these are key raw materials your joints need to maintain strength, flexibility, and long-term comfort. Meanwhile, the skin contains elastin and omega-3 fatty acids, which work together to reduce inflammation and stimulate connective tissue repair. That's why sardines are particularly helpful for older adults dealing with swollen knees, ankle stiffness, or pain after walking or standing too long. In a 2022 study published in Nutrisense, seniors who added 3 servings of whole sardines per week to their diets experienced a 29% reduction in joint pain scores, 25% less swelling around the knees and ankles, and measurable improvements in blood markers for collagen synthesis. Interestingly, the benefits were even more pronounced in participants over 65 with signs of early osteoarthritis, making sardines a low-cost, high-impact, daily remedy for joint degeneration. But as with all healing foods, quality and preparation matter. To get the most benefit, choose canned sardines packed in water or olive oil, not soybean oil or heavy sauces, which can reduce nutritional integrity. And don't discard the bones or skin. That's where the real collagen magic lives. You can mash the entire fish into avocado toast, stir them into a grain bowl with herbs and olive oil, or add them to fresh salads with lemon and parsley for a bright Mediterranean-style meal. If the flavor is too strong at first, try blending sardines into plain Greek yogurt with a bit of mustard to create a creamy, milder spread. With time, most people find the taste grows on them, especially when paired with the relief of lighter steps and stronger legs. But sardines go beyond joint relief. When inflammation calms and movement feels easier, there's a psychological shift as well. You become more active, more social, and more confident. For many seniors, just being able to go for a walk without fear of instability or soreness can bring a wave of emotional ease. So, if you've avoided sardines due to their smell or the idea of eating bones, it might be time to reconsider. Your knees, hips, and ankles could feel the difference in just a few weeks. And unlike many joint supplements, Sardines are affordable, shelf-stable, and naturally balanced with the nutrients your body already recognizes. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried sardines with bones and skin? Or did this change your perspective? Share your experience in the comments and stay tuned for what's next. The upcoming food doesn't just support your joints, it may help brighten your skin and balance your hormones, too. After discovering how small skin and sardines can deliver big joint relief, it's time to turn our attention to something warm, comforting and deceptively powerful. Here's a question to consider. Have you ever held a mug of soup and thought, what if this was more than comfort food? What if it was medicine for my knees? That's exactly what bone broth can be, often dismissed as a simple kitchen staple. Bone broth is actually liquid collagen therapy, slow-simmered infusion of type 1 and 3 collagen, gelatin, glycine, proline, and joint-repairing minerals like magnesium and phosphorus. When bones, rich in connective tissue, are simmered for hours, they release bioavailable nutrients that directly nourish the matrix holding your joints together. And unlike many commercial powders, bone broth contains everything nature intends and minerals that work synergistically to support real healing. In a 2021 randomized trial published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, older adults who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% improvement in mobility and pain scores. Ultrasound imaging even revealed increased cartilage thickness in the knees, and incredible result rarely seen without surgery or medication. For seniors dealing with stiff knees, swollen ankles, or that feeling of bone-on-bone grinding, by day's end, bone broth can offer real, tangible relief. And it doesn't stop at the physical. When joints loosen up and movement becomes easier, many older adults report feeling less anxious, more energized, and more socially engaged. The emotional freedom that comes from being able to walk without pain cannot be overstated. To get the full benefit, make your broth using collagen-rich bones like chicken backs, turkey necks, or beef knuckles and simmer gently for 12 to 24 hours. Add onion, garlic, apple cider vinegar, and herbs to enhance flavor and mineral extraction. The vinegar is especially important, helps pull calcium and other joint-supporting minerals from the bones into the liquid. If you can't make it yourself, look for frozen or refrigerated bone broth with no additives or preservatives. Once ready, sip it warm on its own like tea, or use it as a nourishing base for soups, stews, grains, or even sautéed vegetables. You'll be surprised how easy it is to fold into your daily routine and how fast you begin to feel the difference. Bone broth supports every element your joints rely on: hydration, cushioning, flexibility, and structural strength. For anyone who ends the day limping or waking up with stiffness, this isn't just soup, it's slow-cooked joint medicine in a cup. So tell me, have you ever made bone broth yourself, or do you prefer store-bought? Let's compare notes in the comments, and don't miss what's coming next. The final food in our collagen series might surprise you. It works not just through the body, but through the nervous system, too. After exploring how bone broth acts as liquid joint therapy, let's close our collagen series with a food that's even more targeted, though often overlooked. Here's a question most people never ask. When was the last time you ate something that felt like it was literally rebuilding your knees? Beef tendon might not sound glamorous, but for older adults struggling with chronic joint pain, swelling, or instability, may be the most potent natural collagen source available. Unlike trendy powders or capsules, beef tendon is composed almost entirely of type 1 collagen, the exact same structural collagen found in your skin, bones, and ligaments. When slow cooked properly, it releases bioactive peptides, gelatin, and joint-repairing nutrients that directly target age-related degeneration in your connective tissue. In fact, a 2022 clinical trial, published in the Journal of Functional Foods, found that seniors over 60 who ate a collagen-rich beef tendon stew 3 times per week experienced a 63% increase in synovial fluid density, a 41% reduction in knee stiffness, and improved walking stability compared to a placebo group. MRI scans confirmed the regeneration of soft tissue padding around major joints, and results were often noticeable within just 30 days of consistent intake. What makes tendon unique is not just the collagen density, it's the quality and structure of the collagen itself. It works almost like scaffolding, rebuilding the sliding surfaces in knees, firming the soft tissues around your ankles, and refilling the cushion that prevents hip bones from grinding. For seniors who feel pain going upstairs, walking long distances, or even standing for more than 10 minutes, tendon offers direct structural support that few other foods can match. To unlock its benefits, beef tendon must be slowly simmered, not boiled or flash cooked. Simmer it for 8 to 12 hours in bone broth or lightly salted water until it becomes gelatinous, soft, and easy to chew. Add ginger, garlic, or rice vinegar to enhance flavor and digestion. Once tender, it can be sliced and added to soups, stews, or noodle bowls. If you're new to its texture, start with small portions and pair it with soft vegetables or broth to ease into the consistency. Beef tendon isn't flashy, but it's deeply functional, and the improvements extend beyond the body. When movement becomes less painful, so does your outlook. Your confidence returns. You feel more capable, more active, and more connected to the world around you. This isn't a trend. It's not high-tech or heavily marketed. It's ancient, humble, and powerful. And when consumed regularly, it becomes one of nature's most effective delivery systems for collagen. So tell me, Heb, you ever tried beef tendon before? Or does this inspire you to give it a shot? Share your experience in the comments. Sometimes, what your joints need isn't found in a bottle but in a slow-cooked bowl that rebuilds what time has worn away. Thank you for following this collagen series. Stay tuned, because next we'll explore how movement, breath, and mindset complete the full-circle journey of restoring strength from the inside out. So there you have it, 8 powerful, collagen-rich foods that don't just mask pain, they rebuild you from the inside out. From humble sardines to slow-simmered tendon, you now know that joint healing doesn't have to come in a pill. It can be found in your kitchen, one nourishing bite at a time. And remember, your body is always working to repair itself. The inflammation, the stiffness, the fatigues, these aren't signs of failure, they're signals. Signals that your body is asking for support. And the beautiful truth is, it's never too late to answer that call. Even small changes are warm. Mug of bone broth in the evening, a few slices of tendon in a weekend stew, or simply replacing processed snacks with healing proteins can create momentum. And when your joints move better, you think clearer, sleep deeper, and show up to life with more energy and joy. So what will you try first this week? Have you already added any of these collagen foods to your meals? Or do you have your own tips that have worked wonders? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. We read every single one. If this video helped you see joint pain in a new light, please tap the like button. It helps more seniors find this information. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Click the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a tip that could change the way you walk, move, or live. Because no matter your age, your legs still deserve a second chance. And healing starts with what's on your plate. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.